Borderlands. Now, my Borderlands experience is pretty limited, having played the first game on split screen on the PS3 when it first came out and not really remembering much, to playing the second one in 2016 and getting 21 trophies, and that's it. And after doing Borderlands 1 in my 10-hour, 50-hour, 100-hour video, I just had the urge to play them. So I decided to platinum every single Borderlands game. If it's got Borderlands in the title, I wanted to platinum it, except for the VR. I don't own a VR, I get motion sick in VR, I'm not doing it. The order I chose to play them was 1, 2, Pre-Sequel, 3, Tales from the Borderlands, and then to finish on New Tales from the Borderlands. But as there's not much to them in terms of the trophies, let's pop the Telltale Platinums first. Tales from the Borderlands is absolutely incredible, a truly brilliant game, an amazing Telltale game, and deserves the respect of every single Borderlands fan, or just every single gamer in general. I struggle to give this anything less than a 9.5 out of 10, it's truly amazing. Despite it being amazing, it's not worth showing much, as this is just a Telltale game, and I sat in silence for 10 hours while playing it. Now time for the new Tales from Borderlands. Now this was the last game I had to play, but I ran into an issue. I did purchase the game, I did download the game, and I was ready to play the game. But it wasn't the only thing I've bought. Now this is a real quick personal moment for me. The thing that I bought was a house. I recently bought a house with my fiance, so when you're seeing this on Friday the 9th of August when it first uploads, we literally have just got the keys, and I'm editing this at 7 PM on the 8th of August to get it out to you guys. And this is just a huge thanks to you guys. Everyone that has ever watched or liked or commented on a video, subscribed, joined the members, whatever. I just want to say a huge thank you from the bottom of my heart. It truly wouldn't be possible without you. So yeah, thank you so much. So we didn't have the time to do the new Tales from Borderlands, and I thought I'd check the reviews to see if I was missing anything, and given these reviews, it seems I wasn't missing out on much. From the quick bit of research I'd done, it seems it's not even made by Telltale. It seems to have lost its Borderlands soul, and overall is just what is considered an embarrassment to the franchise. So maybe it's a good thing I didn't have the time to play it. But now we can go into the main 4 games, starting of course with Borderlands 1. But before we jump in, I just want to say I'll be adding them all to this tier list. Of course, opinions are subjective, so stick around to see where I put each game, and of course leave yours in the comments down below. But we need to add the first Tales from the Borderlands game, and that for me gets an easy S rank. Of course, I am approaching it for what it is. It doesn't have groundbreaking gameplay, but as a Telltale game and as a part of the Borderlands franchise, for me, it gets an easy S tier. Okay, let's do it. Man, I haven't played a Borderlands game in a long time. I actually don't know if I've ever finished a Borderlands game. Oh, I remember this though. Hell yeah. Look at this. I kind of want to go with Soldier, so that's what I'm going to go with.
Don't be alarmed.
Never usually go with like the Soldier character. Okay, gonna take me a little while to get used to the gameplay, but that's all part of the fun. I just remembered something, if I'm right in thinking. Hold on, I don't know if I'll be able to do it here. Might have to get rid of them, get rid of that. There we go, yeah, my brother is an Italian plumber. Kill an enemy plumber style, and you just have to jump on their head like Mario. Second trophy on the board, paid in Firestone. Complete 5 missions in the arid Badlands. Ah, discovered Skag Gully. Nice. Ding newbie. Reach level 5. Nice. Trophies are coming through fast. Bring it on, Nine Toes.
You woke the wrong dog. Ah, yeah.
Nine Toes. Also, he has 3 balls. Grenade! And Pinky. Okay, I need to take out his... Okay, his dogs are stronger than him. What the hell? Oh, it has armor on, that's why. So when I shoot it on the back, it doesn't do as much damage. So of course I carried on playing the game, going through the main missions, but also spending most of my time doing the side missions. Whenever one was available or came up, I would put all of my efforts into doing it. One, because the side missions are tons and tons of fun, and also because it helps make the main missions easier. I was also using a huge variety of weapons with different elemental effects, which got me a few of the elemental trophies, which helps so I knew I wouldn't have to grind them later. And then of course I was getting a good amount of trophies for exploring areas, which comes with the territory of doing main and side missions. I will say though, I'd say I was getting a trophy every 30 to 60 minutes. They were coming pretty often, and I was really enjoying myself, man. I felt super hooked, and that's a feeling I don't get very often with games. Despite this being old, I really didn't feel like it had aged all that much, and I was just having a ton of fun with it. The flow of trophies has been surprisingly steady, I won't lie. I am surprised at how many trophies I have achieved so far. You can definitely see why this game is made for teams at times. Being outnumbered 6,000 to 1. Oh, come on, dude. I'm going to spawn so far away as well. God damn it. What am I getting stuck on there? I'm getting annoyed. This is meant to be easy, this level. I'm pretty sure it said. Yeah, trivial. I disagree. Oh yeah, we got ya. Easy, no issue. Did anyone else like not use the car much when you first played this game? And now, like if you've played it again, you suddenly use the car a lot more? Like I used to run everywhere. Like no joke. I used to literally run everywhere. And I'm actually taking the time to enjoy the game properly. I'm using the car a ton. Stop getting stuck on nothing. I'm getting annoyed. That's so far the only issue. The only issue. Other than that, I've absolutely been loving every second with this game. But that is truly the only issue I have with this game. So you get stuck on so many invisible objects, and it's so annoying. Lovely. Hey, ding, hardcore, earned level 30. Amazing. I actually enjoy the sheer volume of side missions in that, because you can work on so many things at once, and I really like that. Alright, a boss battle, a side mission boss. What the hell? Are you serious? What the hell was that? It was just like a bug. I'll take it. Sometimes they give things like killer names and like an epic boss area, and then it's just like the stupidest boss ever, which I think is really funny. I then got a few more trophies as we came towards the end of the main storyline and entering the final main mission. Oh, for God's sake, how are you shooting me from there? Okay, we're approaching the end of the game, I believe, actually. I'm going to take these guys out and then restock. Because this is harassment of the highest order. There we go. Alright, and let's restock. Let's restock. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Actually, I've never seen the ending to this game. Nor have I played the ending to this game, obviously. You guys are doing my head in. Like, suddenly met these new bunch of enemies, and they're, like, crazy tough. Yeah, I'm trying. I mean, I promise I'm really sending it. Ugh! I was looking at the level 1 guys thinking, really? That's all I need to fight? Level 1 enemies? But then I was bamboozled. I wonder if co-op... Oh. Discover... Eridian... Bruh. I'm dumb. You guys just have to accept that, you know? I wonder if co-op, like, doubles or quadruples or triples the amount of enemies, depending on how many people are in said co-op. I don't know what to expect. Something tells me I'm going to fight, like, some big circle. Okay, let's see what's in the vault. Probably just, like, a big monster or something. It's probably in a vault for a reason. Some big fat thing, I reckon.
Get your team ready to go inside.
It's a big, yes, a big monster. The Destroyer. So it... Okay. I think I'm pretty confident on where to aim. Okay, that's pretty annoying. In the big eye, and then probably shoot these things. Okay, respawn. I don't know where it's going to respawn me. Maybe just right in front of him? Right in front of him! Hell yeah! Yeah! Destroyed the Destroyer. Kill the Vault Boss. Nice. Did it die or did it just retreat though? Okay. So that is the main story. And I think I'm missing maybe a couple of side missions or something. Because there is a trophy for doing all of the missions in this area. Which I have not achieved yet. So that must be something I'm missing. I don't know how many of these claptraps there are. I've been trying to look for them. Made in New Haven. Complete all missions in the Rust Commons. Oh, nice. I don't know what these missions are for then that I'm doing. But there we go. That was the trophy I was actually aiming for with this. What, the mission I'm doing right now. Because they're also in Rust Commons. So with the story done, the next thing that I focused on was the online trophies. And I was amazed at how the servers were still full. I thought I was going to have to use my second controller for everything. But I was able to join multiple lobbies with ease. And they had variety of levels in terms of people's characters with variety of levels. And I got almost all of the co-op / online trophies within about 30 minutes to an hour. And then I just used my second controller for the last couple of co-op based trophies. So the online trophies finished, I then got the final claptrap that I needed and then started using the other characters for their related trophies, as well as getting the final few miscellaneous with my main character before the level 50 grind. We are closing on that level 50. It doesn't feel like I'm getting a lot of XP from killing people, it's mainly missions. So I'm just kind of like where I can running through enemies. I'm not fighting. It's almost like a waste of time, it feels like. It's not in like the later areas because you get a lot of XP for killing like the Guardians. Oh, we're so close. So okay, that's the reason we left a few side missions that give like between 10 and 20,000 XP. We done that on purpose. This should be it, guys. There we go. Ding Champion earned level 50. Borderland Defender. And there we go. You have defeated all bosses and are a powerful force to be reckoned with. Ah, excuse you. Go away, little buggers. So with Borderlands 1 done and 2 of the 5 platinums that we'll be getting in this video earned, it was now time to go on to Borderlands 2. But first, we need to put Borderlands 1 in the tier list. For me, solid game, good gameplay, decent challenge at time, but quite easy most of the time. I decided to put it in the A tier. Now, while it is slightly simple, the biggest issue for me is if you're just looking at the base game, it does lack content, as you can do every mission on your first playthrough, main and side, before you even hit level 40. It's really saved by the New Game Plus and then future DLCs. A great game, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Let me know where you guys would put it. But now it was time to go on to Borderlands 2. The game that I'd played without a doubt the most of any Borderlands game, and that wasn't saying much, but a game that I'd heard very good things about. So rather unexpectedly, I was given the choice to download old save data off the cloud, so I decided to pick up where I left off 6 years ago. This is the only time you'll ever see me do this, like literally ever. But being that I was already 21 trophies in, I wasn't going to earn any new trophies starting the game again. So I loaded up and realised that I had a level 22-0, so that seemed like a good place to start. Continue. Let's figure out where we left off. I did also install a pack. I'm just going to carry on with the mission we've got set. Oh my god, sensitivity is high. I'm getting old. I don't have the same ability anymore. Oh, what the hell is this gun? I mean, this game looks great. Like, I don't remember how good it looked. Okay, this gun's actually pretty good. Once you get used to that, it's got spread on it. For an assault rifle, it's pretty good. Do you loosely remember the story? I remember the character Handsome Jack, I'm pretty sure is his name, and I'm pretty sure he's of some significance. Oh, Mordecai from the first game. Oh, I forgot he's in this. Yes, it's all coming back to me now. Oh, what the hell? Slagged Bloodwing. Oh, damn. And I wasn't able to buy ammo or anything. All right, now there we go. Now I'm hurting her. Okay, this isn't actually a too crazy of a difficult fight. Oh, Mordecai, let's go. He sent us a bunch of ammo and health. Huge. There we go.
The microchip from her collar, and we can get her back to Sanctuary. Oh, now I remember. Explosive!
No!
No! That is why you don't screw with me. You and your little friend Mordecai turn yourselves in, or that dumbass bird is just the beginning. God damn it, Jack! I'm gonna kill you! You hear me?
Oh, damn. Yeah, okay. I really hate Jack now. Damn, they really make you hate Handsome Jack if you played the first one. How could you do that to Bloodwing? Poor Mordecai, he's going to be all upset. Hey, Roland, what's up, my guy? Ah, first trophy on the board. Complete the mission, Wildlife Preservation. A booze run and animal rights. I'll take those quests. I'm going to buy this. Because I just don't know how I feel about that assault rifle that I'm using. It is like purple rated, but... yeah, see, that's really quite cool. We're going to rock with this. Alright, so we've got a good variety of quests. I know where that area is as well. So I'm going to just crack on with a few side missions, I mean. Now that I was kind of used to the game again, kind of, I realised that I had about 6 story-related trophies left. But I hadn't earned any trophies for finding all areas, side missions, so clearly when I was last playing I wasn't exploring much. So while doing the final few main missions, I really made it my main focus to explore all the areas as well as doing a ton of side missions whenever they came about. Let's go, Claptrap. I've actually been trying my best to use weapons and stuff that will work against different people, and corrosion seems to work really good against robots. This gun takes it's got like a delay on it though, this gun. Claptrap has absolutely lost his marbles. I love it. I have to say I've been really enjoying Borderlands 2. I think I would say I prefer Borderlands 1 if I'm honest. I think it feels a little bit less complicated when it comes to all the elemental effects. But also, I'm not going to lie, Borderlands 1 is a far easier game. Borderlands 2 is definitely a tougher game. I do enjoy the challenge, but I think that's probably why I would lean a little bit more towards enjoying Borderlands 1 as opposed to Borderlands 2. Still a great game, no denying it is a brilliant game. I'm not saying it's not a good game. But yeah, I think I just prefer Borderlands 1 a little bit more. Let me know your thoughts though, guys. Is Borderlands 2 just miles better to you? Alright, there she is. Hopefully we can save her, but I don't see that likely. Jack. And there he is.
Hey, you're right on time. Key's nearly ready. But before I cleanse this planet for good, I'm gonna avenge my daughter.
Oh, he's clever. Whoa. Oh, okay, they're like one hit kill. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that was actually him. Where actually is Jack then? Ah, there's Jack. Should kill him with this clip. There we go. Okay, that was fun. Ah, I mean, you look like you're bleeding a significant amount. Ah. The warrior. Okay. Okay, I've found a pretty safe place, actually. Yeah, I mean, I just ran because that's where I killed Jack. Okay, I'm constantly safe here. This is huge. All right, got him down to half health. I'm just gonna stay here, man. This seems to be working. I mean, yeah, it's a bit cowardly, but you know, Jack brought me here. Oh, oh, come on! Hell yeah! Dying handsome Jack.
No, 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 I can't die like this. Not when I'm so close. And not at the hands of a filthy bandit! See, I could have saved this planet. See, I could have actually restored order. And I wasn't supposed to die
I'll let him talk.
by the hands of a child-killing psychopath! You're a savage!
Nice.
You're a maniac!
Am I?
You are a bandit! And I am the goddamn hero!
Okay. Cool story, bro. Defeat Jack. New playthrough mode unlocked. Congratulations, you've unlocked true Vault Hunter mode. That was really cool. I really enjoyed this story. Definitely more challenging than the first one, but still a ton of fun. You can't go wrong. I'll be shocked if there's any Borderlands game I don't enjoy, to be honest. But that was super, super fun. I really enjoyed that. Now, I actually believe I only have a couple of more side missions to go. One of which is a 5-round slaughter, which I'm really not looking forward to because I'm not really a fan of those, to be honest, like the waves of enemies. So with the story done, I went straight back into exploring the rest of the world to get the final exploration trophies. I also finally got Zero's character related trophy, which is a nightmare to get, as well as finally equipping a full purple or better loadout. I'd then say I spent a good 10 to 15 hours trying to get this last challenge done for finding Jimmy Jenkins. I finally found him. I mean, this took me ages to find him. After about 10 hours, I found out there was a quest that boosts his odds, so I finally found him, killed him, and then got the trophy for completing all level 1 challenges. And then shortly after that was able to hit level 50. I then got the next 2 character related trophies, and then finally started using Salvador, because you have to be level 15-ish to be able to get his Gunzerker related trophy. But while using Salvador, I finally got the Goliath trophy after about 80 hours of gameplay. I finally got it. Then I'd say I spent another 8 to 9 hours looking for the most insane RNG related trophy, without a doubt, which is for finding the character Michael Mamaril, who I believe was a huge fan of Borderlands that passed away, so they ended up putting him in the second game, which is a really nice touch. But they had nerfed his spawn rates, so after running around for about 8 hours looking for him, I finally found him, and you can just see the excitement through the character. I then went back to my level 50 Zero, defeated Terramorphous the Invincible completely solo, didn't use any, I'm just going to stop talking, and then I got the trophy for completing all side missions, and then finally finished off by being able to get the Gunzerker continuously for 90 seconds. And I have to say, if I used Salvador from the beginning, or even the character with the turret, I reckon I had a far easier time. Zero just was not a character for me. I don't use snipers, so I wasn't using his appropriate build. I think that's why I struggled so much with this game. I'm back with my level 50 Zero, I think his name is. This is a far longer game than I thought it was going to be. I have been enjoying myself though, but I'm just not very good. I really have been struggling, but it's been like a good challenge, I won't lie. But man, yeah, I just kind of suck. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Borderlands 1 was like so easy in comparison, but this story with like Handsome Jack is unbeatable. Unbeatable. Okay, there's something down here. A tent of some kind? There it is. Later, taters. And... oh, there we go. How is Handsome Jack not dead? Oh, look, the sanctuary. He's so stupid. There we go. What does it mean? I can't even capture it on my camera. I won't lie, at times, I generally felt like I wasn't going to be able to get this platinum. At times it felt so difficult, like doing true Vault Hunter, doing the story through. No matter what I was doing at times, I just thought, man, I am never going to get this done. But, you know, I just powered through and realised that I suck at this game. It's okay, though. I think it's more of a testament to the game that I can be terrible and still really enjoy it. Also, I noticed that this, obviously you guys will know this, but this is the area from the first game, which is pretty cool. Apparently there's a chest up here. Obviously in this area, because this is the... I'm just going to wait until I'm up there before I start talking, because I'm embarrassing myself. I'm absolutely embarrassing myself. Oh my god, I'm actually going to rip my own head off in a minute. This is insane. Where is the enemy? Oh, it's you. Oh, it's that thing. It's Saturn. Yo, go away, dude. Get wrecked. Get absolutely wrecked. There we go. Alright, we got up here with no issues. And there we go. Feels like the first time. Open the chest at the bus stop in Firestone and Borderlands Defender Round 2. Unlock all Borderlands 2 trophies. Of course, just in the base game. I think I'll be focused on the DLC another time. For now, I just want to focus on all of the base games. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. It was a lot of fun. More challenging than number 1, but a ton of fun. And the story is probably unbeatable. I don't think Borderlands 3 will have a story anywhere near as good as this, but maybe it does. I'm expecting them to get better and better. I'm expecting 3 to be better than this. So with Borderlands 2 done and 3 of the 5 platinums we will earn in this video achieved, it was time to go on to the pre-sequel. But first we need to add Borderlands 2 to the tier list. Now I have serious mixed feelings about this game. I really did struggle with this game at times. I often felt like I just couldn't beat levels even if I was over leveled. But despite that, I really do think that Borderlands 2 deserves to go into the S tier. It's an incredible story. It's so well written, which is so hard to come by these days. Handsome Jack is one of my favourite main villains ever. He is incredibly well written. The voice acting from everybody is brilliant. There's a good variety of missions and weapons to use. It was a challenge for me for sure, and I really did struggle at times, but it wasn't a game-ruining challenge. So despite my struggle, that doesn't affect my ranking for Borderlands 2. It is a great game. So I jumped straight into Borderlands the Pre-Sequel. Now this is a bit of an odd one in terms of where it takes place. The beginning of the game takes place after Borderlands 2 and kind of in the middle of Tales from the Borderlands, but the actual gameplay takes place before Borderlands 2. So it's like Athena is telling a story, which I thought was really, really cool. But this was a game I truly knew nothing about. I had a rough idea of all the others, but this game I knew nothing about. I didn't know you could play as Jack Doppelganger as well as Claptrap. Now, while I did want to play as Claptrap, I had a feeling he might not have been very powerful, and I'm already kind of bad at these games. After I struggled with Borderlands 2, I was feeling a little bit weak, a little bit low confidence. So I decided to go with Windhelm, as he looks like he's got some kind of turrets. He doesn't, he has 2 flying turrets, which is even better than what I thought, but he's a lot of fun to play as. We did then get to meet Jack, who was clearly in over his head. This is before he got the mask, so in this game I was excited to learn how he got the mask. But it was really cool to meet him and actually work with him and work for him in this game, which I really liked, as I loved Handsome Jack in Borderlands 2. Then it wasn't long before we got our first few trophies. There's not many main missions in this game, so you pretty much get a trophy for every main mission. And we're off to a good start. Turns out we're in space. But let's start by addressing the elephant in the room. If you've watched my other videos and you know something seems a bit odd. That's right. I am wearing like a green shirt. So yeah, anyways, let's carry on. There's nothing else to address. Now, I did not know this game was set in space. Now, obviously, I've played this in the order I assumed it was supposed to be played in, which was 1, 2, this game, and then 3. Ouch, 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 what the hell? Ouch. Okay, I must have accidentally wandered onto a side mission zone, but that's okay. We'll do it for the XP. Man, there's like these laser guns. I don't know what the hell they are, but they're super cool. I've really been enjoying it so far. I really have. Admittedly, it is only the start of the game, but I don't feel like I'm struggling as much as I did with Borderlands 2. The only thing I did research is what Borderlands game is the hardest. And I'll just ask you guys what you think is the hardest. I saw a lot of people saying they struggled with 1, which is unbelievable to me because 1 so far has been the absolute easiest. But I suppose it really is just, you know, personal preference. I found 1 to be a far quicker, easier game with a lot more weapons. I saw a lot of people saying 3, so that'll be interesting to see if 3 is harder. What we got? A boss fight? Yeah. Is it his head? Oh my god. Is he really tiny? Red belly, stand and deliver your life. Absolutely battering with grenades. Let's go. Hey, level up. Lunar Lieutenant. Reach level 10. Nice. A lot of snipers. I'm just not very good with snipers. I don't really want to use them, if I'm honest. So Jack doesn't have his plastic surgery face on. So it's obviously before that. The Merif. Mayor and Sheriff. It sounded better in his head. I shot the Merif. Complete the mission. New direction. So all the missions we've got are, except for 1, are a higher level than me. That's awfully concerning. But I'm sure we'll be able to match the level soon enough. Definitely a slower paced game, but I am enjoying it. So of course I carried on with the main missions, trying to do as many side missions as possible, so I was over leveled for every future mission just to make my life easier. You do get a trophy for every main mission, and there's a good few trophies for side missions as well. Weirdly, I was in the mission Let's Build a Robot Army and found your mum. I still don't know why that's written on the wall. And then probably my biggest worry of this platinum was for completing this side mission, sub-level 13. However, for the trophy, you need to do it with 3 other players. So that was a concern, but we'll come back to that later. I then carried on playing the story, obviously as always, exploring as much as I can, doing as many side missions as I can along the way. And being that there's only 13 story missions, they're all quite enjoyable. They are quite long, admittedly, given there are 13. You can tell they thought, as there's only 13, let's make them all really long. But they were all pretty enjoyable. I then finally had my question answered to why does Jack wear that plastic surgery mask? And it's because Lilith sucker punched the Borderlands burning hot Vault symbol into his face. It was perfect. It wasn't underwhelming, it wasn't overwhelming, it was perfect. I was thinking it was going to be some really convoluted story. It's not. She just sucker punched this burning hot metal Vault logo into his face. I thought it was hilarious.
Oh, first, you're gonna find me a doctor. Then we're gonna wipe those bandit bastards off the face of Pandora.
The next focus was just leveling up, doing all the side missions, all the areas, and focus on doing all the challenges. But oh my god, the leveling up in this game is fucking painful. It feels like no matter what you do, it takes ages. Some of the missions just do not give you the XP you deserve. It's insane. And of course I was trying to focus on getting level 1 of every challenge, which was also a huge nightmare in this game. But I then decided to focus on the trophy for doing the side missions sub level 13 with 3 other players, and there's no servers. They're completely dead. I didn't find a single soul playing this game. But luckily I had a second controller. I called upon my uncle, who also has a second controller, and my second controller, my uncle and his second controller all sat there while I just smashed through and got the trophy. The only trophy I was really worried about, and I was able to get it out of the way with relative ease. So thank you to my uncle for that one. So I've just hit level 40. This level up has been a huge grind. I'm struggling to enjoy the leveling up, even on True Vault Hunter, playing through the story again. I am struggling to enjoy it, but I thought I'd take a break from that, go back to my normal playthrough and try and do this. I think this is the last side mission for the base game, and it's a trophy itself, defeat the Invincible Sentinel. So we're going to go with that. This has been a consistently up and down game for me with how I felt, which is really odd. Usually I know how I feel, but like at times I want to be like, yeah man, I hate this game. Then other times I'm like, this is a good game. This is a good game. Like, the story is good fun. But then other times I'm like, man, I want to stop playing this game. Now, the story version of this wasn't too hard. But we'll see. Okay, so he's level 28. But he's obviously pretty OP. Can I just use a rocket launcher on him, I wonder? Alright, I know he's got a lot of phasers. So, I'm just going to be mindful of that. Ouch. Resistant to my pistol, which is one of my best weapons. That's bummer. See? Alright, that's the second phase done. Damn, man, I've got to stop jumping like in between stages. Really, really got to stop doing that. That will be the death of me, quite literally. Ah! Oh, I just remembered something. The health is a lot lower. We nearly got him. We nearly got him. This is probably the hardest one because of the constant, like, corrosion damage. We got it. We got it. There we go. So close. Ah, we got it. The bigger they are. Defeat the invincible Empyrean Sentinel is what I meant. Let's go. Good stuff. All of that just to go to a bounty board, eh? There we go. Moon Mission Meister. And yeah, I got 6,000 XP. That was not worth it. I mean, it was worth it for the trophy, obviously, but it wasn't worth it in terms of, yeah, and all of these level 28s. Like, these aren't going to be any good for me. But I can work them towards the challenges in the grinder. Because these challenges, man, for the grinder, they make, honestly, this is a grind, man. This is a grind. It's like a smaller game, and it feels like more tedious than, Borderlands 2 somehow. So as I carried on leveling up, as well as finishing getting all of the Explorer trophies, and obviously I was just trying to get the few random ones here and there that I could get, I started to experience a lot of game crashes, which was super disappointing. Like, it was happening a lot. I suppose you could say because I was playing the game a lot, but the game's texture struggled to load sometimes. There was some real issues towards the end. But after some serious grind and doing pretty much the whole game on the Vault Hunter mode, I finally reach level 50. This was a really unpleasant grind, the worst grind for level 50 so far. After another couple of hours, I finally finished the trophy for level 1 of every single challenge, which involved just using the grinder a ton. That was like the last thing I had left, and it was so tedious. And then it was time to get the trophies with the other characters, so I made sure to get the 2 easiest characters out of the way first before going on to do the Claptrap one. And then before starting the Claptrap one, I quickly got the last co-op trophy that I needed for reviving 10 players with oxygen. And then I got this trophy, but I actually missed it, which was for suffocating for 5 continuous minutes without dying. And then as I had no reason to save the moonstones anymore, I went to Moxie's bar and bought a ton of the cocktails needed. And I think you need like 80 moonstone, so I just quickly bought them all for that trophy as well. I then used Claptrap, and they've got a really funny selection screen when you do pick him, which I really like that touch because Claptrap could be classed as annoying. I think everybody loves him, but I think the game tried to push that he is annoying to every other character, which was really cool. And that was another grind. To get him to level 25, it took me like a full day. I actually done this a lot quicker than my first character's level 25, so I suppose that's something. I was then able to get this Elementalist trophy, which I had unlocked the skill to get it, but I hadn't actually used it yet, so somehow I got the trophy. I'm not quite sure how that worked, but I'll take it. And then this trophy is what the grind was towards. This is what the 10-12 hours I spent leveling up Claptrap was for experience all Vault Hunter modes using vaulthunter.exe. And yeah, that was a grind, man. Finally approaching the end of this platinum. We need to grab this Excalibur. So I've gone back to my level 50 character. I've just hit the level 25 with Claptrap and got his trophies as well, which was a bit of a pain. There we go. The gun in the stone. Remove Excalibur from the stone. Okay, yep. Now I haven't done what is required for this trophy since Modern Warfare 2, perhaps? Maybe Black Ops? No, Black Ops 2 wouldn't have been the case. If you guys know, then you'll see in a sec if you don't know, but I haven't done this for a long time. This is a skill I'm not sure I even have anymore. Let's get the enemies out here. Oh, come on, that was so crisp. didn't actually think I'd hit that. Oh my god, there we go. 360 no scope, well airborne, spun 360 degrees, then got a kill with a sniper rifle without using the scope. And Borderland Defender round 1.5 and unlock all Borderlands the pre-sequel trophies. I've got a lot of emotions from this game. You know, cool to see Handsome Jack again, but did I enjoy it? I don't know. I'm going to let it settle in and see how I feel. So now with earning the pre-sequel platinum, that gives us 4 of the 5 platinums we'll earn in this video, leaving us just with Borderlands 3's platinum to go. But first, we need to put the pre-sequel into the tier list. Now this is a game I have a lot of mixed feelings about. I really enjoyed seeing more of Handsome Jack and that story and following him as part of his team. I enjoyed the space aspect. A lot of the characters were really good fun. I found the story to be relatively enjoyable. Obviously Handsome Jack definitely carries it, but every character is well written. But it felt like they put a full game trophy list into a side game. By far the biggest grind of any Borderlands. I think if you just went in, played the story and some side missions and left, you'd have a higher opinion of it. But after doing the platinum, I think I'm going to have to put this in the B tier. It definitely didn't feel like it held a light to Borderlands 2 or even Borderlands 1. It was a good game with a really good story with some great characters. But I do feel like it dragged at times, especially from a platinum standpoint. But now it was time to get into Borderlands 3, the only PS5 edition Borderlands game there is. Borderlands 1, 2, the pre-sequel and Towers from the Borderlands are all PS4 games. So this I was really excited for. I was hoping for some really crisp gameplay and an even better written story. Borderlands 3, let's do it. I'm excited. How? Who out? For years, people have taken this name. Who? Who else? It's literally... Who has taken my name for years? Every game. Who else is Studdy out there? Why is Kevin Hart there? I'm going to quickly jump in here. At the time of recording, I didn't know there was a movie coming out. And at the time of doing this exact commentary, the movie has come out and it's completely flopped. So that's why I questioned why Kevin Hart was there. I didn't know there was a movie. And by the looks of reviews, I'm glad I didn't know. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. This looks crisp as well. This looks really crisp. This game looks good, man. So far, there's been no intro to beat the first one. And there's been no character to beat Handsome Jack. I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Whoa, look at these characters. Unleash her element siren powers. Works with their animal companions to feed on the nightmares of their enemies. Deploys gadgets to control the battlefield through misdirection. Summons her iron battle bear suit to shield herself. I think I have to go with Mosey? Sounds kind of sick. Let's do it. Hey, Marcus, you've gotten old, bro. Hey, big man. I like Marcus. No refunds. Okay, it's going to take me a little while to get used to it. There is no recoil. Feels good. Feels good so far. Oh, you can interrupt the reload. Oh, that's a too slow of a reload. Never mind. Screw the revolver. Shiv. Bought a knife to a gunfight. Oh, that's... You got skills, baby. First trophy on the board. Reach level 2. We take those. Wow, there she is. Still a badass all these games later. Lilith. Commander of the Crimson Raiders. Oh yeah, because my guy from the first game is gone, isn't he? Forgot about that. Welcome to the Crimson Raiders. Complete mission, Children of the Vault. Nice. Now this is what I'm talking about for a special ability. Oh my god, this is what I'm talking about. Why does she keep saying scrub? That's like, is that... I know what it means, but like I don't get what the point of her keep saying it is. However, the gameplay feels bloody amazing. I'm really enjoying it. Let's use this again. Might as well keep using it. It's fun as hell to use. So as always, I carried on playing through the main missions, picking up side missions along the way and doing them as often as I could. And I have to say, I felt so hooked by this game. The gameplay felt maybe my favourite of the bunch. Admittedly, this was early days, you know, still day one of me playing, but man, the gameplay felt good. And then for a side mission, I had to play on an arcade. And I was shocked to see Maya Bialik, I believe is how you pronounce her name, from The Big Bang Theory for some reason. Obviously, she does have a PhD in real life, and obviously she's an actress, but so bizarre to see. But shout out to her for being in the game.
Looking out for you, and
I'm running short on syringes.
Hey folks, this is Maya Bialik, actor, PhD scientist, researcher, and your favorite person. Today, I'm here to talk to you about video games and science, and how we can grab both by their necks and make them kiss, consensually.
And then going through a side mission, I run into Warty and Wick, obviously some kind of Mickey take of Rick and Morty. I didn't really clock their names at first, which is why I had to record this, but I noticed that the portal was very similar. They were using to teleport, which I thought was absolutely hilarious. And one thing I will say about this game, and this boss battle is a prime example of it, the sheer amount of loot that drops is insane. So many like little mini bosses and even big bosses obviously, but mainly mini bosses drop a surprising amount of loot. You can change guns every 20 minutes when playing this game. You will get so many greens, purples, blues, even golds quite often and quite early on. My first legendary was at like level 7. It's the pistol you see me use a lot because it just was so good. The accuracy was worth the lack of damage it had later in the game. But then of course I really hit my stride playing through the missions. I just couldn't stop playing. I just couldn't stop playing. I got up and I just played all day and the next day. And I absolutely love the gameplay. Felt so crisp. But I will say, you ask me anything about the story, I'm gonna just stare at you. I don't know. The story was terrible. It was so bland and so boring. Like, yes, it was followable, but I didn't want to follow it. I just didn't take any of it in. I don't remember any of the characters' names. There were some really cool side characters like Jacobs, the guy who makes the Jacobs gun. It was cool to see him. And it was cool to see some of the characters from the first and second game. But man, when it comes to the main enemies in this game, I've forgot their names. At the time of recording this, I have forgot their names. They are lost on me. A bland story, a real shame, because the gameplay is, in my opinion, the best gameplay. Whoa, look at that, I'm back. My raw thoughts after playing for quite a bit and doing a good amount of side missions, I think I've done over half of all side missions and coming towards the end of the main story, is it's probably my favourite gameplay, but the story, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you what's going on with the story. Like, I'm struggling to follow it because I'm just kind of, it's just kind of boring. Probably the worst story of all the Borderlands games I've played so far, which is a super big shame. But it's been cool to see a lot of repeat characters. See like Brick, Mordecai, Maya, Zero. You know, it's been cool to see repeat characters. Really has been. I also have an ability with this character where I can like regen ammo constantly, so I don't actually always need to reload. And with a gun that's only got 2 shots in, that's often pretty helpful.
on our way. We can't exterminate that swarm of creepy critters, Vault Hunter.
I thought this was one of those things. I'll take a break and quickly do it. I'll just use my ability. That was a legendary hunt, which I know there's a trophy for doing them all. I don't want to have to come all the way back to this area just for this one thing, so I might as well just got it done now, which I did. And my ability is ridiculously powerful because I've upgraded it like crazy. What the hell is that? Also, I've noticed like every cutscene, I'm never in it. Like my character's never in it. It's really annoying. It does bother me, like, especially because it feels like really cutscene heavy.
This for me? Haven't we done this before, Lil? I'm over it.
Like, this is what annoys me. I'm not on the floor. I'm not anywhere to be seen. Am I just standing and watching this all unfold? It really does annoy me. I don't know why it annoys me, but it really does.
We have to stop her.
I am a goddess, a glorious female warrior. Complete mission in Shadow of Starlight. Nice. Yeah, because her and her brother, I think it was, they keep streaming everything. I don't know, yeah, the story's kind of, yeah, I'm having a hard time even enjoying the story. Tyrene, the Destroyer. Okay, she looks like something from Resident Evil 5. Let's give her one of this to begin with. This is a fire ability, I love this. I've got them maxed out as well, the flamethrower and the minigun. The minigun fires grenade launchers at the same time. The flamethrower shoots small rockets and... Oh yeah, that was pretty nice. The shotgun does some serious big time damage. Alright, this should finish her, I think. The climbing I like as well in this game. There we go. We did it. Level 41. She's dead. Nice. And there we go. Bye, Felicia. Complete mission Divine Retribution. Story campaign completed. You've unlocked True Vault Hunter playthrough, which I'm going to do later. I'm going to do all the side missions first. There's a bunch of other stuff I need to do, but I might not even need to do True Vault Hunter, man. I'm level 41 at the minute. But as I said, a memorable ending. We're attached to a very forgettable story, but I really enjoyed the gameplay. Maybe after I finish the platinum, my feelings will change once I've let the story kind of soak in a little bit more. But I just thought I'd give my raw thoughts there. It holds no light to Handsome Jack whatsoever. Handsome Jack is probably one of the best characters, best villains written in Borderlands. No, he is the best villain written in Borderlands, with no exception. So of course, after completing the story, I just focused on the side missions and exploring all areas. To be honest, I didn't really need to focus on the trophies. They come pretty naturally as long as you use different weapons, explore all areas, and do a good variety of side missions. They will come naturally. The level 50 wasn't even a grind. It came before I'd completed all side missions, which was a great feeling to kind of end on with this game, like not having to grind 20 levels through New Game Plus. This is probably one of the only Borderlands games that I definitely want to do the DLC in my free time. Very rarely do I want to do that, but I really enjoyed the gameplay to this. But there was nothing really overly challenging about getting the rest of these trophies. As I said, they all come naturally. Maybe because I was enjoying the game so much. Maybe that's how you felt with Borderlands 2. If you loved Borderlands 2, you might be saying, Study, they came naturally to me. But whereas me, they didn't. This is how Borderlands 3 felt for me. They came very naturally. I didn't have to stress too much about them. I was just enjoying the gameplay. And that's the main point, really. Once you finish the main story, it's all gameplay. And I was loving it. Is that the McDonald's? It's the McDonald's thing. I was loving it. I'm loving it. Ugh, man, that makes me sound like a douche. We're back in the Sanctuary. We've got some bits to do before we earn this platinum. Shouldn't be too much longer to go, to be honest. There we go. We got it. Oh my god. Get a perfect score at the firing range on any difficulty. Thank God for that. Okay, time to hunt the final two things. This killed me a few times. I couldn't beat it. So I'm pretty confident going back now that I can beat it. I don't know if these monsters scale with you, to be honest. I know this one was level 42 when I first tried to take it on. Whether it will scale with me or not, I truly don't know. Is it completely immune to the shotgun? Yes, it is. That's annoying. Ouch, ouch. You suck. Go away. Okay, so it's not dead yet. He might be immune to fire, but he's not immune to grenades, let me tell you. Never mind grenade, never mind fire. This is raw damage I'm sending his way. Where is he? Gotcha. Don't tell me it comes back to life a third time. Ah, oh, damn. That's some bad timing right there. It's alright, it's alright. There we go. Got big game. Defeat all Hammerlock's legendary hunts. Looking for Zero's last target. I think it's in here. Let's go. This thing is too powerful. Absolutely. I've literally zoned in on just one. There you go, zeroed in. Defeat all Zero's targets of opportunity. Now all that's left is to hang out in the sanctuary, which is what I'm going to do. I need to use a golden key. I haven't used one of these yet. There we go. Stay golden. Use a golden key. I did find it interesting how they changed Crazy Earl's uses. Like you can only buy cosmetics through him as opposed to like ammo upgrades and stuff. And there we go. My name is Earl. Nice. Buy 20 cosmetic items from Crazy Earl. That's just I have a problem. There we go. Dropping loads. Win a live grenade at a slot machine. I won too. Nice. And there we go. Tips appreciated. Tip Moxie. Ultimate Vault Hunter. And the dog next door is barking, which we love. He's celebrating with me apparently. But there we go. Unlock all Borderlands 3 trophies. Raw thoughts after getting the platinum. Really enjoyed it. Forgettable story. I've almost already forgotten it, if I'm honest with you. I've struggled to remember any of the characters' names. But I think I will say, and it might not be a popular opinion, but this is probably my favourite gameplay. And there we go, guys. That is every Borderlands Platinum achieved, excluding the VR and excluding new towers from the Borderlands and excluding both Tiny Tina games. Okay, let's just be real. That's 5 Borderlands Platinums, probably the 5 best Borderlands Platinums. Tiny Tina, I'm going to say, doesn't technically count, doesn't have Borderlands in the name. So that's going to be my leeway there. But before we end the video, we're going to put Borderlands 3 into the tier list. Now this was tough for me. From a gameplay perspective, I want to give it an S, but does it hold the same memories that 2 and Towers from the Borderlands will hold in the future? No. Would I recommend Borderlands 3 for the story? 100% not. Would I recommend it for the gameplay if you just want a chill platinum that will only take a couple of days? Then yes, Borderlands 3 is. So I would put Borderlands 3 in the A tier, below Borderlands 2 and Towers from the Borderlands, and I'd put it slightly ahead of Borderlands 1. So I'm going to take a screenshot and put it on screen here of the tier list and the 5 games that I have platinumed so you guys can see, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you agree? Do you completely disagree? That's fine if you do. You know, these games are very subjective to difficulty, to enjoyment, to if you played co-op, to if you played solo. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. As always, thank you for watching. If you have made it this far, then wow. Thank you so much for watching a nearly an hour-long video. You're insane, so thank you for the support. I promise to be putting out more videos in the future. Once I'm settled into my own home, then I'll be able to make more content more often, so hopefully you'll get 3 to 4 videos a month. Still trying to keep the quality constantly improving as we go, but yeah. Thank you as always, guys. I really do appreciate it. Shout out to the Borderlands series, man. These games are absolutely killer. I thoroughly enjoyed doing all of these. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.